Uno, dos, tres.
Let's go! Yeah! I'm about to just black out. I'm about to just black out. Don't stop! Don't stop!
Hey everybody, this is Sam.
And I'm Tay.
Welcome to the Sam and Tay's Fantasy Football Podcast. This is, we'll be talking about Week 10. How was your weekend, Tay?
It was good. We had a good time this past weekend.
Yeah, I went to Dallas for Fong's wedding, and it was a lot of fun. Got to see most of everybody in this league.
Yeah, except most of the Asians in this league, I guess.
most. I mean, I think there's like 3 non-Asians here in this league.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, definitely. And let's take a look at the standings here real quick. First place again is Mad 'Cause Bad Does Sad.
He's staying strong. Won 4 in a row.
Yep. Don jumped up to second, right? I believe, or was he second last week?
No. I think he did because he has like the least points of the top 5 people. I think, and I think him just winning jumped everybody else.
Yep. And it's crazy because I won and I moved down a spot. Does that mean like everybody's like winning and it's crazy how that worked out. I mean, I guess I don't have the highest points of 5 and 5.
Must be point totals. I guess that's probably what it is.
Yeah. So top 8 makes the playoffs.
That is kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You win, you drop a spot.
And look at the bottom. Sid moved up. Well, I guess he did move up last week also.
He did.
But
it's 1-2 in a row. He's on a winning streak.
He's hot,
crazy.
man. He's hot right now.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. All right, and with that, let's take it our predictions from last week, Tay. So last week I went 6-2, and that gives me a 46-26 record for the season. And last week,
bad.
Last week you went 7-1.
Oh yeah.
You just missed Jeff there. You picked my brother to beat Jeff. So, So you missed that one. So you went 7-1 last week, and you are 50-22 for the season. So you got a 4-game lead over me. 4 games, man.
Oh man, is that cutthroat? Is it almost over?
It's getting close. It's definitely getting close. Well, let's get started here. Let's talk about the first matchup. Me versus Terry here, and thanks to Tay, we were in Dallas, and Tay suggested, well, first of all, Luck was out, and my other quarterback was McCown, and he was questionable. Out. Well, yeah, he was questionable all the way up until then, and then Tay said, hey, pick up Kirk Cousins. He's playing against the sorry pass defense Saints. And sure enough, I picked up Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins blew up for me, And
that was the game difference, man. That was he put up a lot of points, and like I said, that New Orleans. I think anybody against New Orleans nowadays, that defense is horrible.
Start that quarterback, start that running back. Against the Saints.
It's too bad they're on bye. It's too bad they're on bye this week, so nobody can start against them.
Yep. And LaShawn McCoy is looking comfortable there for Terry. He's been doing good these last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, he's looked very good, and that was a Thursday night game, so that was a pretty big lead he had on you, I think, going into Sunday.
Yeah, and heck, even going to Monday night, I was only up by just a little bit. We were running backs versus running back, Alfred Blue versus Jeremy Hill.
Good thing Jeremy Hill doesn't do anything anymore.
Actually, we canceled each other out. Look at Blue for 360 and Jeremy Hill for 350. 3.5 to 3.6. Yeah, so that kind of canceled each other's out. So my Chiefs kicker did second best on my team,
He did solid.
I don't have any. So it went from my quarterback to my kicker, who did the second best on my team. So So yeah, 104. And I beat Terry. I was expecting to lose, honestly, going into the week, but yeah, I pulled it off, keeping my playoff chances alive still, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. It's right there, and I mean, I kind of wonder what you're going to do now because I think McCown's not even playing anymore.
Correct.
The year,
Now, is Tay? Do you think that's because they want to see what Johnny can do, or is that
much.
because is McCown just hurt?
McCown's isn't McCown 36 years old? I think he's pretty much a seed. He's not their future, and right now they're like. They only have 2 or 3 wins. I don't even know how many wins they have this year, but I think it's time for them to move on and see what they have left, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I think if Manziel had a bad game last game, I think McCown would be back in there. But Manziel did okay.
He did decent. He did decent. Yeah. Best yardage of the season for him.
Yeah. He did good enough. Just keep the job right now, I think. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. A good win for me. I definitely need that. And probably later on, probably in a week or two, you and I will start talking about a playoff scenario, who's eliminated, and all that other stuff. So, so here in about a week or two, we'll start talking about that.
Yeah, we can probably talk about it in our live podcast. Maybe we can do a live podcast.
Video podcast next week.
Yeah,
people.
The live video one.
So definitely come and tune in. Video podcast. You get to see our handsome faces.
Sorry, I said live. Like people are gonna be able to call in.
Yeah. Video podcast next week. Come and check it out. Let's go to our second matchup here. Kevin versus Andrew. Kevin pulled out a win here, huh?
Oh yeah, he pulled it out, and that's going against Andrew. I mean, what do you think? Is Andrew? He's pretty much mathematically eliminated, right?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I don't even know if he can win. What? We extend it to 14 weeks, so he can still finish 5-9 or something like that. I think he's out. I mean, that's tough first year for Andrew, but it's good win against Kevin. Good win for Kevin because he scored decent points. Andrew didn't put up very much of a fight, but 103 by Kevin's not bad at all.
Yeah. Andrew just had a bad draft. That's what I want to call it out to. Because Andrew is making moves, in the free agent pool. I just think he had a bad draft and he couldn't recover,
Yeah. I agree.
Andrew's still making moves, so he's definitely trying. So hopefully Andrew will come back and Kevin. Kevin got lucky. Cooks did very well for him. Besides that, I don't know, man.
I know. Well, that, and I think his running back, Williams didn't do anything, but Andre Ellington, he scored 16 points. So I think he kind of got lucky there too. So, because Ellington hasn't done anything all year, and he was able to get that last touchdown they scored against Seattle. It was that 40-yard run and where.
At the very last.
Right at the very end. Right at the very end. So, so he kind of got a nice little run by his running back, which he didn't have much. Which I guess makes up for D'Angelo Williams, who didn't do anything.
I don't know what's up with D'Angelo Williams against the Cleveland Browns. That's crazy.
Yeah, they stopped running the ball. I don't. Roethlisberger was
D'Angelo.
He was on fire.
No rushing yards, but no. It doesn't say how many rushes. It just says, okay.
But it was it was Roethlisberger came in when Landry Jones got hurt, and he was he's Antonio Brown and Martavis Bryant both blew up. So I think a lot of that was Brandon Roethlisberger and Pittsburgh just throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Danny versus Scott here, and man, Scott's just, oh my God, 73 points this week. Man, what's up with Scott now? And Danny puts up one of the highest scores this week, or is it the highest score of the week? Oh yeah, the highest score of the week.
Yeah, it's the highest. Yeah, the highest score of the week, and it was a pretty easy win. It's hard to beat 138. So I think no matter what Scott did, that is going to be tough to beat. His team up and down. Peterson, that guy was he was a monster in that
Yeah,
game.
yeah, highest point total, highest point fantasy total so far for Peterson this week.
Yeah, and then Peterson, and then of course Danny had that nice pickup with Chicago's running back, their backup. So them two together, I mean that was half his points right there.
Yep. I wonder if Scott's even active anymore. Folk is out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check up on Scott here if he's still active.
I guess we have to see because you're right. Folk is out. He's on IR. We'll have to double check that, see if he is.
How long has he been IR for? Well, it's just the first. Is it his first time on IR?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just
So
this past week. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So who knows? Because I know, Scott, normally is pretty active.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Folk went on. Looks like they put him on IR on Tuesday, last Tuesday. So he had time to change out a kicker. I guess. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but I think I'll play Scotty next week, so hopefully he's not active.
Yeah.
Pull off a sin.
Even if he's active, Scott's not doing well. Then I hope you beat him anyways. All right, let's go to the next matchup. Ving versus Sin right here, and this was you picked Sin to win, and I picked Ving to win here, and I don't know what the heck happened, man. Yahoo even projected Ving to win pretty good points, but
they did.
Sin pulled it off.
Well, like we said, Sin has a decent team. As long as he just keeps playing, he has a very slim shot of making playoffs. I'm saying he can't make it, but that's he can turn the season around. The next couple of weeks, and see where he goes. Like I said, the people above him, think about it, he's only 2 games back from the 8th spot. Jim's 5. We're all 5-5 here, tied together. So anything can happen.
Yeah. Look at his Kansas City defense, man. Jeez, like at Denver.
Yeah. It's horrible, Peyton
Manning. You just hate that. That's like Michael Jordan staying too long. Playing.
I know.
Washington Wizard when he was playing for Washington. So.
Yeah, and every week it's a new injury for him.
Yeah.
Something new.
Yep. And they
pops up and.
They'll sit him for a week or 2 maybe, or even longer.
Yeah, and they have to do something, either get him healthy, but he's old now, so it's gonna be hard for him to recover.
Yeah.
So, and we'll see what Ving does too, because Edelman just went out, for the year. So we'll see what he does, because that was his 1-2 punch with Brady and Edelman there. So, and I'm not sure if Ving has first waiver choice. See if he can get backup or something, or some decent receiver to make up for that.
Yeah. Alshon Jeffrey didn't do anything for Ving this week.
Yeah, it was kind of quiet this week. So I guess chalk it up to kind of a bad week for Ving. He has a decent team. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Congrats to Sin winning 2 in a row there now.
Yeah, it's no longer the bottom.
Yeah.
He's moving his way up, man. He's in the middle of the pack soon.
Yep. Let's go to Hong versus Fong here. The groom and the groomsman from this past weekend. Tay, what do you think?
Yeah. What I think about this past weekend, or what I think about the matchup?
Let's stick on subject. Let's say the matchup. Yeah. We won't put anybody on blast. We won't
do that. We won't do that. Oh man, you know what? That what's it? 4 games now? 4 weeks? 4-week jinx?
Oh
it's
man,
crazy. It's crazy how this podcast jinx is working, man. It's man, I'm telling you, don't double cross us. Don't double cross us, man.
Don't get on our bad side, all right?
Don't do it.
All right.
We'll make sure you don't make the playoffs. Man, that's crazy how this jinx has worked, and I feel bad. I feel like I wonder if we should just try to see if we can break it ourselves. I just want to see if it actually works.
Not yet.
I just want to see how much control we have. That's kind of crazy. We go, he should win this week, or like.
I mean, Fong started Forte. I mean, was he questionable, or was he just?
He was.
Oh, he was,
practiced.
and I guess
Yeah,
Fong.
he practiced, and and he really didn't have anybody else to start. I mean,
That's what I was gonna say.
I guess he could have started Jennings and then flexed Harris, that spot, and then Harris was on his bench, and Harris did good. So I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he really thought Forte was going to play or something, but or maybe Fong was just too busy with the wedding.
True.
Because I mean, he had Sandy was kicker on bye, as his kicker. So maybe he was just too busy, but he pulled off the win anyway. I mean, it's he did just enough. His players did just enough all around. Hopkins played Monday night for him. Caught a touchdown.
Caught a touchdown towards the end. Yeah, towards the end, he caught that touchdown.
Yeah, that sealed the deal. And even though Bernard was playing for Wang on Monday, that was the seal. The seal the deal was pretty much Hopkins catching that touchdown. So.
Yep. And West is coming up for Hong there.
Yeah, he is.
Got some good solid games. Three games in a row worth over 20 points.
Oh yeah, and he looks like a good all around running back, receiving and running the ball. So he's not a bad option. That's a nice running back that Wang has right there. So
yeah. So that's pretty good. So Wang loses 4 in a row again. And Fong got that win, without too much trouble. But yeah. So, and again, congrats to Fong for getting married this past weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely congrats. Yeah, it was fun. Congratulations.
Yeah. Let's go to the next matchup, Sog versus Jeff. What do you think here, Jay?
Man, it was a pretty good matchup. I really thought, I thought Sog's team had this one win, and if you look at it too, I mean, Rogers kind of put up points late in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Was that it? Oh, Gronkowski got a late touchdown. Then he had like a 70-yard touchdown.
Very long. It was long. It's like nobody wanted to tackle him, dude. I mean, he's just too big. Nobody wanted to tackle him.
I know. And so I think that was the last plays pretty much that sealed the deal for Jeff and kind of give him the win because 92 isn't bad. And fell a little bit short, but it's kind of hard to be 122. Was that the second highest of the week? 122? Close to the second highest.
Yeah, I think it's close. I don't think it's the second highest, but I think it's let's see, it is it is second highest. Yeah, second highest.
I mean, like I said, it was gonna be a tough score to beat anyway. So nice try by Sog there. Just didn't have enough. Breeze. I thought Breeze would have had a bigger game, but it probably didn't help him that he only had the 2 touchdowns, and that was pretty much it. So.
Yep,
and he scored all in the first half. It was like the first half too, and then they didn't score anymore.
And because of that loss, they fired Rob Ryan.
Oh yeah.
I mean when you give up 47 points to the Redskins, something's wrong.
Oh yeah. To Kirk Cousins of all people.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins, who I have. All right, let's go to the Seavongsi Bowl, Jim versus Don here. This is a low scoring matchup.
Low scoring matchup. I mean, it was not a bad matchup. I mean, it was low scoring. I'm considering. I mean, I guess nobody really scored, off the charts high, but it was pretty low. Jim had 80, so he didn't have that. Don didn't have that much to beat him. He didn't need that many points, so.
Yep.
And if you look up and down too, there really wasn't that many big scores. I mean, the only biggest one was probably Beckham. That was pretty much it. Everybody else is kind of 10 points here, 15 points there. So. Yeah,
and without Peyton Manning, I don't know. We'll see how Demaryius Thomas does. I mean, it wasn't like Demaryius Thomas was blowing up this season with Peyton Manning, anyways.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to be too, because maybe the passes will be. They might be a little more accurate at least for him. So
maybe, and he's a taller quarterback. I think he's like 6'8".
6'7". He's very tall.
Yeah. Coming from Arizona, and I watched him play in college. He was really good. So yeah, we'll have to see about that. All the Denver receivers, you know. But yeah, just low scores. Don just did enough to win. That's all, you know.
He did, and you know what? Looking at it too on Jim's bench, you know, instead of flexing Floyd, the receiver, he flexed Rawls. Maybe it's because he was afraid of Seattle defense, you know.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Floyd put up a monster game. So, I think that Seattle defense kind of scared Jim from flexing him. So.
I think being afraid of Seattle defense shouldn't even matter anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You have a
I
running
agree.
back, you have a receiver going up against Seattle defense, start him. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I think he should have probably started because Floyd was blowing up the last 2-3 weeks. He's been doing well. So he you know, to me, I would have, I honestly would have flexed him over Rawls. Rawls isn't. He wouldn't have gotten.
Yeah.
I don't think Rawls is going to get the carries.
I mean, he's good when he plays. Yeah, Rawls good when he plays. You know.
Yeah, but he's got Lynch. He's got Lynch in front of him, and you know, I figured that Lynch was going to get all the carries in that game. So.
Yep. Let's go to the final matchup. You versus Chris. Boy, you put a beat down on Chris, huh? 43 points for Chris.
kind of an easy matchup because Chris didn't put up very many points this week. So it was kind of nice because, like I said, I didn't have to go against Devontae Freeman. You know, that was the big thing.
Yeah.
That's like his best player. You know, so at least for me, I'm like, didn't have to go against him. I didn't have to go against Phillip Rivers. You know, so it was nice that. You know, most of his team was pretty easy to beat because there was really nobody else on that team besides Freeman and Rivers, but they both were on bye, so that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, man, Chris is hurting for some depth there, huh?
I know, he has no depth. I mean, I'd say you know, hopefully he's past his bye week this week, you know, with Freeman and Rivers, so maybe he'll have a bounce back game this week, but no depth at all, so I mean, that kind of hurt him. You know, a lot of his players are a lot of like 4th, 5th string players on it that he had for his starters.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. He was. Oh man, jeez, 43 points.
Oh yeah, I mean it's.
Have we talked about the lowest score of the season yet? Is this it? Was there any?
That was pretty close.
Can you think of anything else?
That was pretty. I mean, who was lower than that? Was that Winston pretty low too? I don't know if it was 43 low.
43, but that low, yeah. I don't know. I don't think. I think 43 is the lowest, dude. Have we even joked about 20 or something?
Yeah,
okay, Sid got 44 in week 6.
Yeah.
In week 6.
That might have been. Yeah, this might be the new season low this week. That's pretty. How about Andrew? Has Andrew been that low before? No, Andrew hasn't even been that low. So
you put up 55 in week 3 before.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, I think this is definitely the new low. Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
low.
Chris,
Yeah.
the new season low, 43.6.
Yeah, made it easy. Made it easy for me.
Yeah. Congrats, Tay, for winning. So let's go ahead and take a look at the free agent waiver, or the free agent pool, the waiver wires, whatever you want to call it now. Man, it's slim pickings out there. But our listeners are demanding who should they pick up.
Yeah, I know. It's slim pickings, but man, of course the biggest one probably, like I said, it's New England. Amendola is probably the main one. Because Edelman's out for the year, pretty much the entire season. If he does come back, it's gonna be like the playoffs. So, there's always him. Probably the biggest name I like to, not the biggest name, but probably something that's more of a hidden person that I would like to throw out there. Probably, wide receiver wise. I kind of like Crowder from Washington. He gets a lot of smaller catches and kind of PPR league, which we kind of are PPR. So I kind of like Crowder there. Not bad for a receiver because he's played not bad for the last 4 or 5 weeks for Washington. And just Deshaun Jackson is still, he's not putting up any monster points anyway. So he's probably a name that less people have heard of is Crowder. but I'm pretty sure Amendola is gonna be the main guy everybody's going after. As far as running backs, there's really nobody.
Yeah, there's
I don't
nobody.
see I don't see any running back out there.
Yeah, Doug Baldwin put up big numbers, but that's just it could be a fluke, you know. So don't
Yeah,
go cramming for
gotta
Doug
be.
Baldwin, you know.
It's gotta be a fluke. I mean, his last good game was like week 2 or something like that, I think. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, to me, that's gotta be a fluke. Just because I think Russell Wilson's he's not the best drop back passer in the game. So, you know.
Yeah, I think you're right about Danny Amendola. So, yeah.
What about you? What about you? Are you in? You have a quarterback situation?
Yeah, I got a quarterback. You know what? I'll stick with Cousins.
Tough matchup this week, though, isn't it? Don't they play Carolina?
Well, yeah, I think so, huh? Maybe I should go with Johnny Manziel.
It's a tough matchup, Carolina, and yeah, you might have to look at it. Manziel's on bye.
Manziel's on bye.
Yeah, Cleveland's on bye this week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I would suggest.
Oh my God.
I don't know if Hoyer's gonna get cleared of his concussion. That's the only problem with Hoyer. I don't think he's gonna get cleared from his concussion. So, Osweiler isn't bad. I mean, like you said, he's a tall dude, and I'm kind of curious. And Chicago's defense isn't the best, so I mean, it's not a bad. He's not projected very high next week, but that's not a bad pickup because, like I said, Chicago's defense is not that. It's not the best defense this season or last couple seasons. So
yeah.
And Fitzpatrick's played well. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's out there too as a quarterback. Houston's allowed like 16 TD passes in the air, so Fitzpatrick's not a bad pickup, I'd say, as well, for you. So I mean, I just be aware of Cousins because he does play Carolina next week.
Yeah, I hear you.
Carolina's defense is very, very underrated.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
They are undefeated.
All right, cool. Let's take a look at some predictions here, Tay.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
8-0.
Okay, let's go.
I've been close.
Let's go.
Been close.
Yeah, almost 8-0, 7-1 last week. Let's go. Me versus Hong.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick you.
Yep, and I'm picking myself too. You know, let's see if we can keep the jinx going. You know. So
I know.
So I pick myself too. Kevin versus Sog.
Kevin Sog. Ooh. I'm gonna pick. Kevin's on a slight roll. I'm gonna pick Sog this week.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kevin. I think he can pull this off. I think that's my risky pick of the week right there, Tay. Risky pick of the week.
Risky pick of the week.
Yeah.
It's not like picking Andrew or something.
Yeah, nah. Well, speaking of, Danny versus Andrew.
Danny.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go risky? Are you gonna go risky?
Nah, I'm not gonna go risky here, man. Shit, man, we're talking about dinner here, man. You know? And okay, that's okay. And oops, sorry, messed up here. Okay, so that was Danny. You versus Scott.
I'm gonna pick myself.
Yeah,
I don't know if Scott's active anymore, but myself.
Yeah, no. You know what? Yeah, I'm sure Scott is active, but I'm gonna pick you too because I hate it, Scott. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Ving versus Chris. Now this is tricky because they both got good teams, but Chris has been falling. Ving's been falling.
It's tough, and Chris gets Freeman and
Rivers back. Yeah.
Rivers, but he's probably gonna play. It looks like he might be playing Romo this week. Wow, it's
damn. He had Romo for that long. Damn.
Yeah, he did. He's sat on it for this long. It's a good matchup. This might be like the closest matchup game of the week.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna pick. Wow, this is tough.
6-4 versus 6-4.
I know. I'm gonna pick. I think I'm gonna pick Chris on this one.
You gonna pick Chris?
Yeah, I think Freeman's back. I think that's gonna help him.
Yeah, you know what? I like Chris too. Let's go with that. I like Chris too. Okay. And Office Linebacker Terry versus Sin. Ooh, tricky now, man.
I'm gonna go with Sting, and I'm gonna say he's gonna pull out 3 wins in a row, and he's gonna be back in the thick of this playoff race.
Man, I want to pick Sin too, but I think this is where his luck ends, dude. I really do. So I'm gonna go Terry here. All right. Jim versus Jeff.
Oh man, Jeff's kind of fallen off the last 4 weeks, huh?
A little bit, but he's winning. No, he's been coming up.
Man, that's tough. Kind of hard to see because Jim's not really projected very high. A lot of it's probably has a lot of people on bye. Yeah, you have Beckham and stuff on bye. It's gonna be tough for him. Rogers is playing. I'm gonna pick Jeff in this one.
You are? Yeah, I am picking Jeff too. All right, and Don versus Fong. And again, that's the groomsman. Don was also a groomsman against the groom.
Hey, what? That's right, man. 2 weeks in a row, you know.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, Fong had to go up against his groomsman.
Oh man, he's gonna have to show him who's boss, I guess. I'm gonna pick Daddy Don though.
All right. You know what? Fong beat one groomsman last week. I think he can beat another groomsman this week. So I'm gonna pick Fong here. Awesome. Great, everybody. And I apologize for the late podcast. I had some internet problems after work, so we couldn't get the podcast out early enough. So by the time this podcast comes out, the waivers have already been picked up already. So
our apologies for that.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Exactly. So hopefully next week we'll get it out earlier.
Yeah, they're like refreshing the screen. Making sure you
where's
your post.
Where's that podcast? I didn't get it. My phone didn't blow up by people. Hey, where's your podcast? I didn't. My phone didn't blow up at all. So everybody seems to be pretty patient.
Yeah, that's good.
But all right. This is Sam.
This is Dave.
And thank you, everybody.